Hey guys, welcome to Raja Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing today? And you're not going to believe this, 2 days in a row, winner, chicken dinner. We did it, 2 days in a row, barely did it. At one point today, I was up over $350,000, and then it just started going away. It's just so weird. The markets, all-time new highs everywhere. The Dow, the S&P 500, and the Nasdaq. I mean, just crazy. The explosion. Apple finally hitting their new highs, but it is interesting. Apple hits a new high today, and Amazon goes down. So and it did hit a new high and was up a little bit, but a little pullback. So it's interesting how the markets act and everything. But I'll show you guys what's going on. Thank God I had those hedges in place because it would have been a really, really bad week. So the hedges overall picked me up a couple of $100,000. I did do a few little hedges today. I rolled down the 56 to 50s to pick up a few extra $1,000. Nothing much, but any extra money you can pick up all counts. it all adds up. Also on CCIV, so CCIV was one. I was up massive on it today. When this thing was up to 26, 35, 37 it got to today. It was huge. I mean, this stuff just took off. And then, of course, as usual, it was like, so I'm happy. At least it was up for the day. Basically made back what it gave up yesterday. And, I can't complain. It was up 2%, which, the overall market wasn't even up that. But it was up, like I said, almost a point higher before it just kind of fell apart again, which is interesting. It's 2 weeks away from the big announcement and stuff in the news. But everything should, work out good. So, definitely, hopefully works, for you and stuff. But, like I said, it's definitely gonna be interesting. Like I said, on CCIP, I've got a lot riding on it. So I did, buy back some contracts. These all will expire worthless, so we'll pick up another couple of $1,000. But I did buy back, 900 contracts. I mean, I sold 1,000 contracts and 900 contracts. So, this position already made a little money, so we actually have a new hedge in place. So at least we have a little bit going into next week, just because, we have 800,000 on the line, so we want to make sure that we protect that and stuff. But like I said, everything, all signs were looking really good. So hopefully we get a nice little rally early in the week. Now, interesting enough, AMC today was actually up and was doing well, and was up after hours yesterday, and then it sold off. It was kind of hanging in there, and then it sold off. It's so weird because yesterday that was our bright spot that helped propel us ahead. So today, unfortunately, it pulled back. But like I said, we'll hedge it next week. I think it's going to bounce. This weekend, the box office is looking good. They have the Black Widow movie. Imagine that, my favorite game. The game I'm going to be doing $5,000 pulls on in Las Vegas, Black Widow. So excited for that. But like I said, all new highs everywhere. Just an incredible day in the market. Bitcoin came back a little bit. Our Coinbase account is up to $66,000, so improving there. But like I said, it's crazy. Apple, hit a new high today, and doing phenomenal. And then you look at Amazon, which is what's really rallied it. And Amazon has a down day, not much. I mean, $3,700 stock, but it is interesting to note Amazon at one point was up today, $3,746. So probably just some people taking profits and stuff, but all of them today, I mean, it was just crazy across the board. Facebook, coming back near its highs. Market was in a strong rally mode. Even like the reopening trades were way up, which is interesting because a lot of the stimulus money is definitely running out, and it's definitely coming out of the marketplace. But CCIV, this is the one. It started out lower today, and started rallying. Like I said, I mean, it got going. I was like, oh, this is looking really nice. It kicked in here and then came back. Then really got going and kicked in, and then I was like, look at that. And then it just fell apart. But at least it ended, positive, and it is what it is. Not much we can do there. AMC, on the other hand, like I said, came down some. Doesn't make any sense. At one point today, it was almost $49, and then just if you look at the chart here, just kind of sold off. It was kind of hanging in there, and then just kind of like. And then it actually was rallying back right here towards the end. It was not as bad, and then like the last 10 minutes, but. You just never know. It's hard to know where these ones are going and stuff. But take some of your guys' questions. What do you got? So let's see. couple of hellos. Shane says Kramer, gotta listen to Kramer's and buy those boring stocks. So yeah, actually, GM had a big upgrade, but then some people are saying instead of GM, they would rather buy Tesla. God, somebody said that today. It was an interesting quote. He said GM's a better company by Tesla because it should go or do more and stuff. So I thought that was kind of interesting. The real high roller. 30,000 today. That's 6 spins Tuesday. Yeah. Well, we need a really big Monday and Tuesday, so we have lots of spins. So Shane says Billy had a 2 million block trade into close. Bought some calls on that one. Wonder why. That's a huge 2 million block trade. Wow, Billy. Yeah, that one. Sometimes I look at these stocks and I wonder how do they have so much volume. Like, the amount of, movement on them and stuff. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, this one definitely at the end of the day spiked up. Looks like it's been staying pretty strong. Don't really know anything about that company. But, like some of these stocks, like, if you think about it, like, I don't know, we know how many people are in the world and different stuff. But, like, the amount of shares and volume moving every time is just insane. Like 100 million share, and you're talking about like these are big companies, so a couple million shares is only at $100 isn't much, but like think about Apple every day. Apple, so today Apple probably had like 50 million shares traded. I don't know. Let's see. 97 million shares traded today. So first of all, half the shares are people buying and half are people selling. But if you look at get my little calculator out here, but I mean, still, if you took, probably can't even calculate this amount. If you took 97 million, and this is just one stock. I don't think this will probably even work on my my phone, but I don't think the numbers go that high. Times $145 equals, 1.4, I don't know, 1.4 something billion. It's gotta be, it has to be way more than 1.4 billion, I would think. I don't know. But I mean, if you just think about the amount of money every day being moved and stuff, and everything going on, it's just insane to really think about it. Like, where is all this the sales and all this stuff coming from? It's crazy. So just crazy. Patricia, every time I hear the commercial for Black Widow, I think of the glory hole machine. Ugh, no. Sometimes those screens just go bad. So let's see. RG slot wins. Well, if you lose Monday in stocks, you will win big at slots, right? Hopefully, but I don't want to. Hopefully, we just win both on everything for the next couple of days. So, Doug likes gambling. Casino stocks were up today. Maybe people found out the Raja is coming to Vegas. Well, unless I'm going to be losing, I hope that's not why they're up. Maybe it's because everybody else is coming to Vegas with us. It'll be a good time. But the whole market was up. Everything was up today. The only thing down today was AMC. So and Clove. Cloves, it was just a big dud. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I mean, at some point you would think this thing. It was actually for a little while today. It was up. I was like, oh my god! It's finally going to do something. It's the good news is at least it's not really dropping much anymore because it's so low. So at least it's the movement smaller until it does. I think it's going to come back strong. But yeah, I mean it's crazy. And then you look at like, but yeah, it was like, oh my god, it was up 30 cents. So it was like a miracle, but it couldn't hold it. And then it actually really went down. I was like, oh god, it's gonna bleed off. But it stayed in there and stuff. So came back. Shane, shorting the world. I am started loading UVXY long RCL. What is that one? UVXY. No, ProShares Ultra VIX. This one. Let's see. Wow, look at that 52-week range. $25.95 to $356. What the hell is it? $356. Wow, that's crazy from everything. Well, the market keeps going higher. That will definitely keep improving. So that's crazy. They moving in that one. Wow. Crazy there. So I guess that's a good one to play puts on. But no, it's like I said, it's interesting. You look at like what Netflix did today. It's always a good indicator. That one pretty strong. That one's actually still pretty high off of its off of its highs. So interesting. What about Zoom? How did that one do today? Zoom's another one. Zoom's coming down. So, and this one's way off its size too, but people with the reopening trades. What about Plantair? Plantair. Oh god. Plantair. PL. Was it NPL? There we go. PLTR. That went up a little bit today. That one has the big earnings next week. It'll be interesting. What about ARC? See how Kathy Woods did today. She probably did good because where is she? AA. That's AA. KR. AAR. The heck symbol is she? So hard to remember all of these symbols. ARKK. There we go. Yeah, she's coming back pretty strong. It's kind of interesting because Tesla today was up very small, so especially she's heavily in Tesla. But yeah, if you look at Tesla, this was interesting today. Why like Tesla and some of the for the market to move the way it did, and Tesla barely moved. So that's kind of interesting. Similar like that IDX that we have, that one was up a few cents today and then just came down 2 cents. But hopefully that one will turn around. Oh, some of the other electric cars, NIO, just down a little bit. So it was interesting. I don't know why all the electric companies and all those didn't do well and stuff. So be interesting. CM, before I found the ability to trade, I couldn't wait for the weekend. Now I can't wait for Monday to get here. Have a good weekend, everyone. Thank you, CM. And that's why the cryptocurrencies are so popular, because you can just trade those 24/7. It's like they never closed. So, yeah, run slots 3 times the VIX on those one was let's see here on the which call on the one that the UVXY ones or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Definitely a big day in the markets for some people. Unfortunately, we didn't get to take advantage of them like I had hoped. But it is what it is. But guys, also coming up right after this in just a couple of minutes, I'll be going on the Raja Slots Facebook page to discuss everything for Las Vegas Monday and Tuesday night for my big birthday bash. A lot of people come, over 100 people coming to Vegas, so should be a great time out there and stuff. Definitely looking forward to it and stuff. And you get a little nervous, $5,000 spins, so definitely. I don't know. I guess in the scheme of things, it's like nothing. We go up and down $250,000 a day here like nothing. So, but the thing is, with this, at least there's a shot at coming back at some point. But with a slot machine, sometimes there's no coming back. So definitely a lot of stuff to think about, and risk and stuff there. So yeah, definitely gotta be into those things, but with the market movement and stuff. But it's gonna be fun. I'm going out to have a good time, and definitely it will be interesting. So Doug says the Cosmos should be nervous. Be nervous you're coming. No, they don't care. You have to remember, they can't lose on a slot machine. They can lose theoretically on the timing of a slot machine, but a slot machine is set to a percentage of hold. So no matter what, they're always going to win. I figure best case scenario for me is I either hopefully I win. That's best case scenario. But I'm hoping if I don't win, it's hopefully it's less than 10-20% at the worst. The machine is probably at a 91-92% hold. So hypothetically, on $250,000, if it was 10%, the worst case scenario would be $25,000. So it'll definitely be interesting. Did the Cosmo up the bets for you? Yes. So they put in one cabinet in the high limit room, they put the Black Widow and a Golden Goddess. They're setting to $5,000. Now there's some confusion if whether or not they're going to leave that then for future people or only on request. I have no clue. But that's their plan is to convert, because they have the one that I played before that goes to 1,000. So this one will be a $25 denomination. And I was thinking about it because Black, we've always said if I hit all the wilds, I'd retire. And I'm sure I definitely won't hit all the wilds. God, I can only imagine. But the payout would be $5 million. So if I hit all the wilds on the Black Widow at $5,000 bet, that would be a $5 million payout, because that and Golden Goddess both pay out. Like when you're playing at $75, if you hit all wilds, it would be $75,000. So at $5,000, that would be $5 million, I think, if my math's correct. I don't know. So that would be quite a hit. And same with Golden Goddess at $100. When we play that one, it pays out 100 grand, and so on. So definitely, one really good bonus round is all we need. Or I mean, just imagine the bonus round. If you had a retrigger or something, I mean, it could be epic. I mean, like I said, my best case scenario is I win a little bit or break even. Worst case scenario, I'm hoping is not too bad, but it's still, you have to look at the volatility, and it's only 50 spins, and that's why I'm also doing some of the $1,000 spins in there. Just if the machine 10 spins in a row does nothing, I don't want to be stuck. But hey, you know what, guys? We're going to be heading on over to Raja Slots in just a couple of minutes on Facebook. So if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you join us there. Talk all about Vegas, give you guys the whole rundown and everything. So I'll answer all your questions there. But it's gonna be fun. It's coming up in just 3 days. Monday will be here. So God, it's gonna be epic. I just can't wait. But thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed yet to Raja Slots, to Raja Makes Money, make sure you do. If you haven't subscribed to Raja Slots, make sure you subscribe to that too, because there'll be lots of slot play on there. And but yeah, we're heading over to the Raja Slots Facebook page, and that's what we'll be discussing everything for Las Vegas. And I'll see you guys all over there in just a couple of minutes. Otherwise, all my money makers, best of luck in the markets on a Monday, and I hope you guys did great today and enjoy your weekend.